Who gets to define success? Is it society, our families, our peers, or is it something only we can define for ourselves? In this video, we'll take a closer look at the modern idea of success, why so many people reach their goals yet still feel unfulfilled, and what truly matters when all the applause fades away. So sit back, relax, and let's talk about what success really means. There comes a moment in many people's lives when they stop and ask themselves a difficult question. What am I actually doing all of this for? Maybe it happens after years of working hard. Maybe it happens after reaching a goal you thought would make you happy. Or maybe it happens on an ordinary Tuesday when you suddenly realize you've been running for so long that you've forgotten where you were trying to go. Our modern world has a very clear definition of success. Success is having more money, more followers, more achievements, more productivity, more recognition, more proof that you're doing better than everyone else. From the time we're young, we're taught that life is a ladder, and success means climbing higher than the people around us. Get better grades, get into a better school, get a better job, buy a bigger house, drive a nicer car, build a more impressive life. And if you can do all of that while looking happy on social media, even better. But something strange happens. People keep climbing, and yet so many people feel empty. Some people spend decades chasing success only to discover they were chasing someone else's definition of it. They arrive at the destination they dreamed about and find themselves asking, why don't I feel different? Because external success and internal fulfillment are not the same thing. You can be admired and still feel lonely. You can be wealthy and still feel anxious. You can be successful in the eyes of the world and still feel disconnected from yourself. The world measures what can be seen, but the things that matter most are often invisible. Peace, love, meaning, connection, purpose. None of these things can be displayed on a resume. Think about the moments that have mattered most in your life. Not the achievements, not the awards, not the promotions. The moments. A conversation with someone you love. A sunset that made you stop walking. A hug when you desperately needed one. Laughing until your stomach hurt. Sitting quietly with someone who understood you. Those moments don't look impressive on paper, yet they often become the memories we treasure most. The modern world is obsessed with performance. We're constantly encouraged to optimize ourselves, wake up earlier, work harder, sleep better, exercise more, read faster, earn more, produce more, become more. And while growth is valuable, many people accidentally turn their entire lives into a self-improvement project. They start believing they can only be happy after they become a better version of themselves, after they lose weight, after they earn more money, after they find a relationship, after they achieve some future milestone. But happiness keeps moving. The finish line keeps moving. And eventually they realize they've spent years postponing their lives. One of the greatest illusions of modern culture is the belief that success is a destination, as if one day you'll arrive. You'll finally have enough, finally achieve enough, finally become enough, and then you'll be happy. But life doesn't work that way, because the human mind quickly adapts. The dream job becomes normal. The dream house becomes normal. The dream relationship becomes normal. What once felt extraordinary eventually becomes ordinary. Psychologists call this adaptation. We call it life. And that's why happiness cannot come only from achievement. Because achievement fades. The excitement fades. The novelty fades. Life continues. If success isn't achievement alone, then what is it? Maybe success is waking up and not hating your life. Maybe success is having people who genuinely care about you. Maybe success is being able to sleep peacefully at night. Maybe success is having enough while no longer being consumed by wanting more. Maybe success is becoming someone you respect when nobody is watching. Because at the end of the day, the relationship you have with yourself follows you everywhere. You can escape difficult jobs. You can move cities. You can leave relationships. But you cannot leave yourself. Many of us spend years trying to impress strangers. Meanwhile, we neglect the people who actually love us. We answer emails while ignoring our families. We chase promotions while sacrificing our health. We work overtime while postponing our happiness. And sometimes we do all of this believing we're building a better life, only to realize later that we were missing the life we already had. Because life is not happening someday. Life is happening now, in this moment, in ordinary afternoons, in quiet mornings, in simple conversations, in small moments that seem insignificant until they become memories. Imagine being 90 years old. Imagine sitting quietly and looking back on your life. What will matter? Will you wish you spent more time checking notifications? Will you wish you worried more about what strangers thought? Will you wish you worked every possible hour? Probably not. Most people at the end of life talk about relationships. People they loved, people they lost, experiences they shared, moments they cherished. Very few people wish they had spent less time with people they love. Many wish they had spent more. The truth is that time is our most valuable resource. Not money, not status, not possessions. Time. Because time is the one thing that can never be earned back. Every day is a withdrawal from an account whose balance we cannot see. And yet we spend time as if we have an unlimited supply. We postpone joy, postpone rest, postpone connection, postpone living, assuming there will always be another opportunity later. But later is never guaranteed. This doesn't mean ambition is bad. It doesn't mean you shouldn't have goals. Goals give life direction. Achievement can be meaningful. Building something you're proud of matters. But achievement should serve your life. Your life should not serve achievement. Too many people sacrifice everything for success, and then discover they sacrificed the very things that made life worth living. Real success includes balance, the ability to pursue meaningful goals without losing yourself. The ability to work hard without believing your worth depends on productivity. The ability to grow while also appreciating where you are. The ability to dream about tomorrow while still being present today. There is a quiet kind of success that rarely gets celebrated. The success of healing from difficult experiences. The success of choosing kindness when bitterness would be easier. The success of getting out of bed during a difficult season. The success of continuing when nobody applauds. The success of becoming emotionally healthy. The success of learning to love yourself. The success of finding peace. These victories rarely go viral, but they often matter more than public achievements. Some of the happiest people in the world live ordinary lives, not because their lives are perfect, but because they've learned something important. They've learned that happiness is less about what you have and more about how you experience what you have. Gratitude transforms ordinary moments. Presence transforms ordinary days. Connection transforms ordinary relationships. Meaning transforms ordinary work. The external circumstances matter, but the internal experience matters too. At some point, every person must decide whose definition of success they will follow, the world's or their own. Because if you don't define success for yourself, someone else will do it for you. Advertisers will, social media will, culture will, strangers will, and you'll spend your life chasing goals that don't belong to you. So maybe the question isn't, how successful am I? Maybe the better question is, am I living in a way that feels meaningful to me? Am I becoming the person I want to be? Am I treating people with kindness? Am I making time for what matters? Am I growing? Am I learning? Am I loving? Am I present for the life I'm living? Because those questions lead somewhere deeper than achievement. They lead toward fulfillment. When everything is stripped away, success may be surprisingly simple. To love and be loved. To find meaning in your days. To care for the people around you. To leave places a little better than you found them. To experience the beauty of being alive. To become someone whose presence makes the world slightly warmer. To know that your life mattered, not because millions knew your name, but because you touched the lives of the people around you. One day, nobody will care how many followers you had. Nobody will care how expensive your car was. Nobody will care how impressive your resume looked. But the people whose lives you touched will remember how you made them feel. They will remember your kindness, your generosity, your compassion, your presence, your love, and perhaps that is the truest measure of success. So pursue your dreams, work hard, build things, create things, grow, learn, achieve, but don't forget to live. Don't forget to notice the sunset. Don't forget to call the people you love. Don't forget to rest. Don't forget to laugh. Don't forget that life is happening right now. Because in the end, success is not about having the most. It's about appreciating what matters most. And what matters most has never been money, status, or recognition. It has always been people, love, meaning, connection, and the precious, fleeting gift of being alive. The richest life is not the one that accumulates the most, but the one that appreciates the most.